What's going on? I hope everybody out there's had a great holiday season, but now we're in a new time of year, a time of the year where everybody waits for more than Christmas. Well, at least anybody who's paying bills anyway. Can't wait for January to roll around. It's a time of year where financial optimism is at all-time high, when money goals feel possible again, and you swear you'll be better with your check this year, even though your money's already mentally being pre-spent. And yes, I'm talking about tax refund season, but we can't get that refund until the IRS opens its doors and starts accepting returns, and that date changes every year. So let's answer the question everybody searches every January as soon as the holidays are over. When will the IRS start accepting tax returns in 2026? Let's break it down. So when you hear the term the IRS is accepting returns, it just means they're officially opening their electronic doors so they can receive your e-filed return. You may have already gotten emails from TurboTax and other tax prep software telling you to get an early start on your return, but all they're trying to do is lock you into their tax prep software. Your paperwork's gonna sit there until the IRS officially opens up its doors for returns. So our major holidays, we know what date they're gonna fall on. Our federal holidays, we know what date they're gonna fall on ahead of time. It's not like that with tax season. It changes every year because of things like new tax laws, updated forms, system upgrades. Basically, they don't wanna open until they're sure everything works because nobody wants a glitchy tax season. That's why one question pops up every year like clockwork. When will the IRS start accepting returns? So when does this usually happen? The IRS usually announces the official tax return start date in mid-January.
So you don't know the official start date?
Hold on. No, we don't officially know the start date yet, but I want to get you ahead of the game. Looking at past years, the official start date usually falls on the third Monday or the fourth Monday of January. Based on those patterns and information from IRS.gov, it's likely the 2026 tax season will kick off either Monday, January 19th, the third week of January, or Monday, January 26th, the fourth week of January. And that leads to the real question everyone wants to know. Once I file my return, when will my refund actually hit? So once you file and your return is accepted, most people who e-file will see the return in about 21 days. So roughly about 3 weeks. But here's a plot twist. If you claim certain credits like education or family related credits, the return could take a little bit longer. So even though the IRS hasn't officially opened up its doors to start accepting returns, make the pro move and be ready. Gather all your documents, double check your info, and do your research on what tax prep company you're going to use to file, because they're not all created equal. And believe it or not, your refund can vary depending on what tax prep company you're going to use. And stay updated on tax changes and credits so you're sure to get the biggest refund possible. Doing all this will make sure when the IRS says go, you're ready in line and not bumbling looking for a document that you can't find, prolonging the process. So I'll make more content like this, keeping everyone up to date on their tax refund. So make sure and subscribe if you're not already. I want to thank you for watching. Helpful financial links in description. See you on the next one, probably when we're all asking, where's my refund?